Indeed, lots.
Tavares and Adolis Garcia. Josh Young over at third. Corey Seager, Marcus Semien up the middle. Nathaniel.
Side, long run for Garcia. He almost got to it. 1-1 for Carter. That one is in the upper deck. First inning.
440.
1-2 pitch. And he bounces this one up the middle. Seager is there. And that'll do it in the first inning.
Announcement should be made for
center field, and it is gone. Bobby the home run for Boston. This one of Urias. That ball was scalded, and Young on RBIs. And he roaring blast into the bleachers. It's gone.
That's a
pitch to Carter, and he gets down and rolls out base. Tavares, they'll stop him. Forever. Devers at third base backs up. And here comes Tavares. They'll to the plate. He'll two-run. Well, he gets a ground ball right here. High chopper to Semien. He'll hustle it over to first. And he'll hit around third base. Jonah High. He scores. Base hit from Seager. Chops one down to first. It'll be handled by Dahlbeck, and that in 26th time to the alley. That's going to roll for a while. The third, they'll stop him. It's a run. He'll have room to make the catch. Everybody else moves. Sacrifice fly for late. Will lead off. Martin Perez throwing the ball well. And gets that first curveball in for strike.
The bullpen had a 4-inning outing. His third time he came out. And threw 70 pitches in that one. I don't know if they'll go that far with him. It's been a while since they kind of pushed him on that. Martin, he's gone 5 up and 5 down.
Well, make that 6 for 6. Another strikeout, his 4th. He works to Rafaela now, and there's another curveball in for a strike. Rafaela. And a bouncer third base. Young charging, backhands, throws into. And now here's Devers. And he'll take strike 1. And the fastball is in. 1-1 on Rafael Devers. That's a little bit wide. 2-1. Infield defensive alignment. I do think Devers will pull it on the ground. He comes at him 2-2. Ends up in the stands. And Perez gets him to foul that one off. So it stays 2-2. Recorded. And they're middle. Young cuts across and throws out Devers. Some huge games, and off we go now in the bottom of the 5th. Top of the order for the Rangers.
3 times. 3 RBIs, including that bases loaded walk in his last at bat.
95 RBIs out of that leadoff spot. A bouncer to third. Defensive woes continue. Semien running center bases. Semien went into a slide, had time to hop up on the double.
Which I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Nathaniel low now. That's outside and low. 2-0. His record won't be the last time this year either. This one, pop foul back behind the plate. Back off the injured list for this series. And they might have a game. But both had good games yesterday. Both a big part of this on the pitching side. 2-2. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. But the 5 say July 21st. And this series for this offense.
Nearly 2 months.
Strike pitch. Well, Duvall is back. It's gone. And Josh Young. Garcia takes off the plate. And that is field. Verdugo gets to it. And that is
order. And if they can get going and this thing can get stretched out the way that it was in the first half, it's not what I heard.
Got to know where to party him. Here's offense.
Hopefully almost kind of a coming out party, not to expect this many runs, the rest out offensively.
Left center, and that one tracked down by Yoshida. And it got Martin Perez has looked really good in relief, and his first pitch a good fast game. The Rangers have straight since coming on, and that's foul to the right side. Here's his 1-2 pitch, and that's a little bit up.
Always a good indicator, I think, when Martin is on. Oh, by far, by probably almost 20%. So he came into this one, 62, a little higher than we've seen. But yes.
Well, but that was my feeling, though, for most ground balls. 2-2. And he misses up.
Well, last year, again, that was a career year.
Appearances for Rangers hitters. And when they work walks, make it. And a bouncer, first base, Lowe has it, touches the bag one, throws on to second.
He did that in the first inning when Nathaniel Lowe was hitting.
The 0-2 pitch, and this ball is on. That's his second. Comes his first pitch. That one was in there for a strike.
I'm talking about Yoshi in Japan than he has so far.
This one gets away, a wild pitch that
put on in Japan. And so you never deal with that. You're rarely on a plane. Trips are all really short. Finishes off his first year with the Red Sox. The first year of, I believe, a 5-year deal that he signed.
285 average. That's low. 2-2.
The OPS has dropped.
Base routine play for Simeon, and that ends the inning. Rangers with a big lead, and we'll see if they add on here. 15 runs. 0-2 on Garver. 3 in the 5th inning, and now Garver shoots this one out to left field, but 2 for 2 with a couple of RBIs and a run scored. 2 singles and a second. That's a strike. 2-1. The best day though right now, Josh Young, 3 important piece of the equation for the Rangers. That is outside. 3-1.
Him and Jonah Heim, where things looked incredibly different in that Ranger lineup.
3-2. And that's low. A walk to Taveras. But you would think that the absence of Seager would be something that.
And that's why I felt like it kind of went unnoticed to some degree. And Jonah Heim really became noticeable.
So they had their slumps, if you will. They're 2-1 to Carter. And he'll take a strike. So far. He'll take low and in. Lean back and 3-2.
That's not something to see every day. Pop up, get that high in the air. Only 21.
Verdugo looks up. It's gone. Carter. He is just
of the day. Now just a triple short of the cycle.
Yeah, he started the day with a double. That's fouled off. 0-2. The base hit.
Simeon has been on base today, and this is a slider that was not meant to be on the inside corner.
Beating a path out to that mound in this series. They ran out of mound visits.
Gotcha, and clearly he can.
So right back to the mound, and easy enough play there.
Got traded to Detroit. It's a last place team. Some salty veterans on that.
Which I'm sure was easy for you to do. 0-2.
It was. Once Kirk Gibson yells at you, it's really. But it's good to see. It's good to see that that culture has changed. That players and organization about the experience of you just being a rookie and kind of taking some heat from veterans.
Which is kind of crazy. There's a called third strike, and Nathaniel will take over at shortstop now. Seager's day is done. As they will make a mad push to the finish line, and was homered and struck out. And he's in a hole. 0-2. Well, he gets a strikeout of Dahlbeck to start the 7th game this year, live and on demand. Well, that also holds for Perez. And McGuire fouls off strike. Lost it here. The pitch to him. Play. And Young doesn't have one. He went down for the bare hand.
Hurt himself trying to beat that out. Well, he pretty much has taken himself out of this game.
So now first pitch swinging, and Rafaela pulls that light man. Would you then? Who would it be? Would it be Bradford? Would it be Martin?
Be Bradford. That's still plenty of time even if he pitches in this one.
Back up the middle. Perez to second one. Simeon on to first. And his first offering, that was off the plate. Wong goes in at second base now. And Weiss gets a strike on the outside corner. And the Reyes would have gone into the 9 hole. There's a swing and a miss. And a
thought might be happening with
of Weiss. And he'll recover to make the play on guard.
Certainly could do that if they want to.
Yeah, no doubt. It still gives him that option, but.
So it must not have hurt that bad. It got him pretty good and pretty solid, but outscored the trainer having maybe a little bit.
All right, so Weiss is okay. Jonah Heim will not bat Travis Jankowski. Home 1-0 to Baltimore. That game is in the 7th inning. Takes a little bit high. Ball 1.
So I say probably they all were. Yeah, 268s pitching against each other in the Seattle Oakland.
Yeah, Austin Hedges takes over behind the plate. So it's a brand new battery. Hedges will be kept
for Jonathan, but the arm still looks the same live. You see 99 miles an hour there.
Some of his regulars out of the game. Red Sox, they're not playing for much at this point. They
finished to a season.
It is. 2 balls. And this one's hit for Refsnyder. Houston could go from first to third. I mean, salute the 1-2. And that's fouled away. Still limited. And that stands him upright. 1-1. Pull a run scored. 1-2. The counter waits on deck. Nope. I take that back.
Oh, what?
Influence. There's a bouncer third base. And a sidearm sling. And Bernardino is off the plate to Grossman here. Bats to make sure that they stay. A fly ball out to center field results in an out. And high chopper shortstop. Good pick. That short by Rafi. Of them have driven in a run. And the count 0-2 on low. And this one is up the middle. Backhand stop by Wong, and he'll go to the back. Concerned with, Rangers had the lead, and now 3 outs away.
We serve some purpose for Wilson.
Right field. Base for him. Yoshida strikes the pitch to him, and it's in the dirt. Hedges keeps it in front of him. In their game, it's now. Smith to the plate, and that's a little bit wide. Ball 1. Bryce Miller. Dane Dunning seems the likely answer. It's Bruce Bochy. The 2-0. Just enough to get into center field base hit. Yoshida scored. And he hits this one on the ground shortstop. Josh Smith with a backhand. His throw to first is to win the series. And at the moment,
which the Rangers put up 6 runs was the difference, and then the decision to get to Martin Perez.